General Hospital spoilers reveal that Drew went through a lot of hardships to get where he is today. As fans know, before that, Drew didn't even have his real identity, but had to live under someone else's name. That is why his feelings with previous women did not have a happy ending. Drew eventually broke up with Sam, and he was later harmed by the bad guys. Drew was imprisoned for 5 years, and that time also made Drew forget what it is like to have feelings for someone of the opposite sex. Drew was rescued and returned to start a new life. Perhaps since Drew appeared in town, the person he interacted with most often was Carly. At first, Carly also didn't want to get close to Drew because his return was also the announcement of Jason's death. But Drew touched Carly with his sincerity. There are points in Drew that are not similar to Jason's but make Carly feel more comforted and live more positively. Carly has been through a lot of difficult things lately, but it didn't discourage Finn. He was always quietly by Carly's side. The two of them finally kiss on their first date. Drew realizes that Carly is very important to him. Of course, it was also their first kiss, and it still hasn't developed as deeply as we thought it would. Maybe Drew should date and get to know Carly a little longer so that the two can get to know each other better, but Drew had not had any special feelings for a woman in a long time, so he took Carly very seriously. Drew loves Carly so much that he wants to propose to her right now and let no man approach her any further. Even though it was a bit rushed, Drew was still determined to follow the thought that he had set out. Drew was terrified of losing Carly. Monica, Drew's mother, is still hopeful that her son can find a suitable life partner. Monica has known Carly for a while, and before, when Jason was still alive, he was also very close to Carly. It's no coincidence that Carly is Jason's best friend. Surely, Carly was such a good woman that Jason loved her. So Monica was completely reassured when Drew intended to propose to Carly. Surely, Drew and Carly will be a perfect couple and have a happy marriage. Monica supports Drew coming to Carly, and if he needs her help with his proposal, she's always there to help.